हाय वेलकम बैक टू अनदर वीडियो. सो टुडे हम आज डिस्कस करेंगे अबाउट व्हाट आर द सॉफ्टवेयर होटल यूज़ बेसिकली वेदर लग्जरी होटल में या मिड स्केल होटल और लाइक बजट होटल्स. So basically maximum hotel in India and outside of India also they use like Opera. Opera has a different version. So I'll not go about the version, and after that we do have a IDS. IDS also they use maximum hotels like Stalum Hotel they use IDS, and Hilton I think they have their own software on queue. So Opera, I think Opera is the most easiest way to work in front of us department, बिकॉज उसमें सब कुछ मतलब ईजी लगता है. आप अगर काम करोगे इट्स नॉट लाइक बहुत कुछ मतलब हार्ड है, बट हाँ ईजी है. सो लेट मी स्टार्ट लाइक एज ए फ्रेंड ऑफ हिज एसोसिएट व्हाट यूजुअली देयर जॉब रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज, व्हाट यूजुअली दे डू इन द शिफ्ट. See, the first thing is, as a friend of his associate, when you join in a hotel, a luxury hotel or like budget hotel or mid-scale hotel, upscale hotel, there are different type of segments are there. So first जब कंपनी हायर करता है कोई भी एसोसिएट, आइदर दे विल पुट इन द रिसेप्शन और लाइक ऑपरेटर. ऑपरेटर मीन्स लाइक जितना भी होटल का कॉल आता है इन रिगार्ड्स लाइक मेकिंग अ रिजर्वेशन और लाइक कंफर्मिंग बुकिंग और लाइक होटल एनी लाइक connect to the restaurant or guest service operator. So the first when you call in a hotel, the call comes to the operator, and from their operator the calls distribute to all the department. So as a friend of his associate, first 6 months आपको basically सिखाया जाता है like how to speak with the guest, how to understand what जो सामने वाला आपके सामने है वो क्या चाहता है, right? As I told my previous video about like you will be speaking one-to-one communication. So as a job responsibility of the friend of his, the main thing is like to check how many arrivals are there, how many departures are there in your shift and next shift also, what you are giving handover. Previous day handover is any like example like how many VIP arrivals are there in terms of like any politicians is coming, any athletes is coming, that comes under VIP. Any celebrities is coming, it's all under VIP. Any CEO, chief executive officer or vice president of any company is coming or not. So the next is like yeah. So when the guest will come for the check-in, obviously they will come in front of the reception. Reception means receptionist. Receptionist we call as another term friend of his associate or guest service associate, guest service officer. There are different name in different companies. Okay, they hire. So check-in and check-out is the main job responsibility for the friend of his associate. After that they have to do a departure control. Departure control in the terms like every hotel they have a standard time of check-in and check-out. So 3 o'clock, I'll suggest 3 o'clock as a check-out time and 12 noon is a check-out. So they have to control the departure. That means if guest is asking I need a late check-out until 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and you can see in your system it's already booked for the another guest. If another guest who was supposed to check in, he or she will come on time, and if you cannot give the room, that will be a problem. So this is departure control. It's very important for all the hotels to control. This is responsibility of like associate, team leader, and board duty manager also. So I also do the departure control. Like my associate, they call all the guests one day before or same day, and they take the departure time. And if any guest is asking for late departure or to extend one more night, then only we speak with the guest. If it is possible, if the room is available, then definitely we extend one more night with the charges. And if any guest is saying like give me complimentary 4 o'clock late check out or 5 o'clock late check out, usually that happen with sometime we charge half the charges. Sometime like if you work in a branded hotel where the loyalty program exit, so they have some certain members, they have some elite some benefits are there, like gold member, platinum member, they have late checkout until 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. That is subject to availability. That thing will decide by only duty manager. So none of the associate they have a right to give like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, because as a duty manager you are responsible for the shift, and you have to give the comment to your associate and team leader how they will work. So these are the things. And next we can go for the cash. Yes, every friend of his associates they have cashier right in the terms in a hotel, every hotel you will find 2 or 3 float money of like 50,000. Some company gives 1 lakh. So the 40 or 50,000 will be wholly responsibility for that cashier who will be on that shift, whether he's doing a night shift or morning shift or afternoon shift. his responsibility or her responsibility to look out the cash. In cash, there are different type of payment mode system is also there. Like for the internal use, like paid out is there, IOU is there, PCV is there. That I'll explain in different video. So these are the two things for the front office associate. Another thing is like blocking, not blocking a room, because blocking rooms usually do by the duty manager and assistant manager itself. So giving the room to the guest on time, that is more responsibility. Speaking with the housekeeping department to make the room ready after departure. The room will goes to dirty, right? And that is a front office associate responsibility to make this room as soon as possible. This one. And another thing is, see, every hotel they have like a own checklist. In the checklist, you will find a lot of responsibility, job responsibility, like taking the cash handover properly. If any guest who is arriving tomorrow or today, if it is like card has given to charge, so you have to charge on the same day, whether it's from booking.com or like a credit card authorization. And updating the registration card also, if it is Indian, so you have to update all the profile in the system. And if it is foreign, then after updating you have to complete C form. C form in the sense that is like a foreign registration office, that is an online portal where you have to update the guest profile, passport, visa, and how many days the guest is staying in the hotel, 1 night, 3 night, 4 night. You have to update on the contact number also. That comes in the C form. And you have to do a reimbursement also. If you have done the IOU PCV, you have to go to the accounts to do the reimbursement. And guest handling, sometimes the guest has many queries. I'll let you know one by one. There are multiples of complaints and how to handle to the guest in a proper way, in a good way, not like chalo guest आया ऐसे ही मैंने handle कर दिया, and he is become more and more angry. And सर अभी मेरे को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है एज अ ड्यूटी मैनेजर, भाई ड्यूटी मैनेजर का हैंड ओवर कर दो एंड ड्यूटी मैनेजर विल do it. So we have a lot of things as a front office associate. The main thing is you have to learn how to handle the situation. कभी कभी आता है मुझे अपग्रेड कर दो, फ्री में अपग्रेड कर दो, मेरा ये दो, वो दो, ब्रेकफास्ट कर दो, डिनर ऐड कर दो विदाउट एनी चार्जेस, नहीं होता है. So how to ignore it? Sometimes you cannot say directly no. So there are some ways to ignore and to say no. So these are the things you have to learn as a front office associate. And the thing is, day by day your communication will be excellent while you speak with a lot of people. Similarly, if you are Hindi speaker, if you speak every day Hindi, same. If you are Bengali, same. Same like if you speak English, good. Day by day you will have more communication, means more strong communication. So this is like for the front office associate. Yes. Another thing is as a front office associate, आपको हर टाइम नज़र रखना चाहिए अपना रिसेप्शन एरिया एंड लॉबी एरिया, हु इज़ कमिंग इन, हु इज़ गोइंग आउट. समटाइम क्या होता है ना, हम लोग चेक इन में कभी पैसा नहीं लेते एंड वी से द गेस्ट ओके सो यू कैन डू द पेमेंट अपॉन चेकआउट. सो कभी कभी गेस्ट क्या है ना फ़ायदा ले लेता है, वैसे ही भाग जाता है. एंड इट हैपन्स लाइक एवरीवेयर इन द वर्ल्ड, इट हैपन्स एवरीवेयर. सो ट्राई टू अवॉइड एंड टेक द फुल पेमेंट अपॉन चेक इन इटसेल्फ. और एक रीज़न है वाई टू टेक द फुल पेमेंट. See, you have given a room for 1 night or 2 night, 3 night, 4 night. Guest stayed in the hotel, and upon checkout, he is saying that my experience was very bad. This room was dirty. The linen was not good. The service is very poor. I don't want to pay. So, sometimes क्या होता है ना, कभी कभी सही भी होता है, कभी कभी झूठ होता है गेस्ट. तो क्या है ना, पे करना नहीं चाहता है. So a big problem. So it's best अपना बचाना है तो भाई पैसा पहले ले लो, उसके बाद जो करना है वो करो. सी, अगर आप booking.com का कोई बुकिंग होता है उसमें क्लियरली मेंशन है अपॉन चेक इन इटसेल्फ यू हैव टू पे द फुल अमाउंट. ओके, तो गेस्ट कभी कभी बोलता है नहीं मैं लास्ट में पे करूँगा, नहीं मत करो, टेक फुल अमाउंट. सेम अगर आप एज एग्जांपल देता हूँ, अगर आप शॉपिंग मॉल में जाते हो, राइट, अगर आपने सर्विस लिया तो उसके बाद तो आपको बिलिंग करना ही पड़ेगा, राइट. ऐसा तो नहीं है शॉपिंग कर लिया भाई 2 दिन बाद में पेमेंट करूँगा, ऐसा कभी नहीं होता है. So front office associate they have to have a lot of information about the inside of the hotel, what is going on. Is there any banquet program कोई हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है, अपडेट रखना पड़ेगा. Then restaurant में कोई any food festival is going on or not, you have to be full updated. Then upon checkout, take a good feedback, give a courtesy call who are staying inside of the hotel. कभी कभी क्या होता है ना, I'll give a good example. Upon check-in might be कुछ problem हो गया. So in this case, हम लोग क्या करते हैं, मैं क्या करता हूँ, आई टेल माई एसोसिएट इवन दो माई ऑल्सो आफ्टर चेक इन गिव अ courtesy कॉल, हाउ इज़ द रूम, एवरीथिंग कंफर्टेबल और नॉट. सो क्या होता है ना इसमें ना थोड़ा मतलब आपका वो जो ख़राब टाइम है ना थोड़ा चला जाता है. सो एज अ फ्रेंड ऑफ द एसोसिएट डेफिनेटली यू हैव टू लुक ऑल दिस थिंग. एंड कभी कभी आपके साथ किसके साथ आर्ग्यू हो जाता है. सो डोंट पुट योर सेल्फ इन टू दैट शूज़. इन्फॉर्म योर like duty manager, assistant front office manager or RDM. They will look into it. एंड क्या है ना कभी कभी आपके साथ आगे हो जाता है रिसेप्शन में, यू आर कॉलिंग योर ड्यूटी मैनेजर एंड लाइक हायर मैनेजमेंट, आप उधर से एक्सक्यूज़ करके निकल जाओ. लेट ड्यूटी मैनेजर विल फेस विद द गेस्ट व्हाट इज हैपनिंग. इसमें बहुत मतलब आपको सीखना पड़ता है एज अ फ्रेंड ऑफ हिज एसोसिएट. दैट इज़ अ टाइम टू लर्न. डोंट आर्ग्यू विद एनीवन, जस्ट लर्न. एंड आप जो जो देख रहे हो सीखो. आप सीखोगे तभी आगे बढ़ पाओगे. As a friend of his associate, another thing you have to handle the messages, like convey message to the guest upon checking. If any alert is that, call chief duty manager or general manager. Call and inform them, like any parcel you are taking from the guest to hand over, give to the concierge. I'll tell you about the concierge next video. What are the like job responsibilities for the concierge. So friend of his associate, basically they are handling guest. Okay, they are handling complaints. They are taking review from the guest upon checkout. And training also, it's very important to learn. There are different type of objectives, like in hotel terms, like as I told, IOU, PCV, then paid out, what are the difference. I'll let you know in the next video. So till then, stay tuned with this video. Next I'll make a video again as soon as possible. Thank you so much and take care.